Learned a lot of things here that I'm going to take back to my community.
Yiranga Yerawuyangu, which means you may leave footprints on our land, or in other words, welcome to Ngunnawal country.
The outward bound journey opens with a traditional Blue Peter ceremony, which is the raising of a flag which stays up in the air for the entire of the program.
Early on in the week, we get the participants up on the ropes course in a safe environment to get them ready for the real thing.
It's pretty pumped when I first saw how high the ladders were. It pushes you out your comfort zone.
Me and Noah had a good teamwork and a good strategy to get up to the top.
It was pretty difficult to get up there with just one person, so you had to really help out your other teammate. You can't just be an individual person, you just got to work together. And once we got up there, the feeling was excellent, you know.
Yeah, I felt real good about myself.
Felt like we accomplished something. It's really good.
With abseiling, we practice every safety detail.
We make sure that all the kids know exactly all the details before they're going to be setting up their own abseil and their own flying fox for their packs.
Being on top of the ridge is a huge challenge for some participants. Sometimes just getting into that harness would be stretching their comfort zone, and that's what we try and provide for them at Outward Bound, is that experience to challenge themselves and learn more things from it.
I clipped into the harness and I looked to the instructor. The instructor told me to back up, and no one's going to feel normal backing up to a cliff. When you first take that step back straight over the cliff, it feels weird because you don't want to put all your weight in the harness, and I regret it, but I looked over my shoulder. That's not the best thing to do. You just sort of back up. Once you feel confident, you start taking bigger steps, but it's just the feeling, the thrill of going straight over the cliff. It's just amazing. You can't ever match it. When I got to the bottom, I looked up and I finally seen how big it was. I'm like, oh, I just done that, like it was self-accomplishment.
The Outward Bound experience is designed to provide many challenges for everybody, whether that be physically, emotionally, mentally, or psychologically.
Outward Bound challenges you to think the opposite of what you think normally. So the doubt that you feel or the negativity you feel towards something, whether it's fear or despair or sadness, makes you over-accomplish that. Walking throughout those mountains, we had to reflect on what other leaders do based on history or based on now. It's made me understand that what I want to do is important and that my values are important. This week we made a project on the values that we keep to ourselves and want to share to our community. Most of us chose racism or pollution or Indigenous rights itself and learning the language or culture. Myself, I chose to do with health because I feel that health is a big part to our Indigenous community as well as other cultures and the people in my community. My project is based around helping my local hospital and making it more of a positive and happy place for the sick or injured. The importance of this project to me is that I know what it's like to walk as a patient or a visitor in a hospital, and that small sparks of joy, whether it's art or music, can make the hardest things seem possible. I will leave the hospital doors knowing that myself and others have left a mark that will make someone's physical or mental health seem easier or more supported. I realised that each step that I took was each step closer to going back to my community and making a bigger difference.
There is more in you than you know.
Resilience.
Strength. Human potential.
Courage.
Culture. Thrive.
Maturity.
Serve.
Leadership. Never give up. Take the challenge.
Step up.
Commitment.
Pride.
Confidence.
Persistence.
Achieve. Success. Respect.
Loyalty.
Respect.
Family.
Responsibility.
Well, just finished a presentation. It made me feel good that I accomplished something here. Overall, it was an awesome experience, something that I won't forget. Learned a lot of things here that I'm going to take back to my community. I'm going to step up, take initiative in everything. Take initiative in everything.